have a feeding tube put in if they are not getting enough nutrition and they are very, very, very sick. Also, if they have any of these other conditions or health concerns that could have led to them requiring one. So let's take a look at that. So I never had a stroke, never had dementia, never had a brain injury, never had head and neck cancer. And this goes back to the muscular dystrophy that we have already established that I never had and currently don't have. Therefore, making the feeding tube completely unnecessary, and this would fall in the lines of malpractice. So this is another big topic on the microdeletion. So people with microdeletion have a greater risk of developing developmental delays. As far as I know, I am not delayed in any way. I was not placed in public school and didn't have the traditional schooling that most kids grow up having. My mom did educate me via homeschool from ages, I would say like 4 to about 9 years old. And so that left me at like a 2nd grade education. And then the rest of my education going forward, I received within the Chillicothe Correctional Center, where I got my GED. Hypersalivation is when an individual produces too much saliva, therefore making it difficult to swallow as much saliva as they produce. This is something my mother claimed I had, which ultimately led to the removal of 2 of my salivary glands within my throat. As you can see, I still bear the scars on each side of my neck from the removal. These glands specifically are called submandibular, and that is located within this region. So how my mother got the doctors to operate and remove this gland is by putting Oragel on my mouth and therefore producing more saliva while I was at the doctor's appointment. And with those claims alone, they removed them, therefore making this malpractice. So unfortunately, with this particular operation that I had, it left me with a few lifelong problems. So problem 1 is I don't produce enough saliva like the average person would. So I don't produce the average, therefore making my throat extremely dry. So you will often hear me clear my throat like this. Also, my lips get very dry. So often I will lick my lips. Many people have made fun of me for it. And again, that's going back to it's not right to make fun of people for their health conditions. And I don't condone it. And it's just flat out not right. So, you see, I just did it. So, it's just how it is. It's unfortunate. And it's just something that I have to live with. So there's no specific reason listed in my medical records as to why I had dental extraction, but thank you to Peppermint Sage in Lake Charles. They did an amazing job on my teeth of restoring my teeth. This is a bottom bridge and this is a partial. Thank you so much. I have so much more confidence now. But again, this was completely unnecessary. This is just, that's just wrong on so many levels. The fact that dentists did this, not this, but this, without any medical evidence to back up why this was necessary, there's nothing to justify this in my medical records at all. So, that was unnecessary. This is just flat out no. No, I never had leukemia. So that was a claim my mother had, and no, I don't.